Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Gleevec. So I just finished post commentary. Just to preface this, I tend to think quite rapidly, and I go back and forth sometimes. So in this post commentary, I'm breaking down why I play Widow and how I play Widow and stuff like that. I get into some really deep shit like psychology and stuff, and different personality types that play different heroes, and it's kind of hard to focus and talk into a blank monitor or watch myself play and stuff like that. So please don't get mad at me if you, because I do bounce around subjects. There was some quote unquote brain lag, I just call it that, in between subjects where I'm kind of like just blank out completely. But it's a really solid video. I've watched it back. And so, yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy. Just to preface this gameplay was really solid. There's a lot of really solid clips that are playing right now or that you've already seen. I haven't edited that far yet. So if you guys enjoy this stuff, please leave a like and let me know. Be happy to do more. It's a struggle for me. It makes me super tired to do this, but I'm happy to do it. So yeah, enjoy the video. Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Gleevec. In today's video, I am playing on Rialto, obviously with Widow, because that's what this channel is mostly about, because people just love Widow gameplay and eat it up, and I love playing the hero, so I'm happy to provide the content. I wanted to break down some stuff in this gameplay because it was just a really nutty gameplay. It's just one of those games where I was just hitting like up later on, not first point, but just hitting so many shots. I think I got like 3 or 4 play of the game potentials. I didn't actually end up getting play of the game, but yeah, it was just a really solid game. I put some previews in it earlier. I'm going to after I finish this commentary. I'm just kind of like what the so you're gonna see and all that stuff. So anyways, I've actually turned off my monitor for this post commentary, and I've turned off my volume because I really just want to sit down and talk about how I play. Because obviously you guys watch my videos for a reason, and I watch other people who play Overwatch for a reason that I look up to and respect a lot. And I want to get deeply into why I play the hero in the first place, why I choose to shoot when I shoot, momentum, playing off momentum and playing off how you feel, controlling yourself, and not pushing too hard. Because what a lot of people don't understand about FPS games, just getting straight into it, is that you, after playing them for 15 years, like religiously, it's all self-control. It's all about controlling yourself. You can't just be jumping around like just shooting shit, doing whatever. Like, you're gonna die. You may not have the best time if you just. This is mostly focused on players who really want to improve and aren't casual players, because I'm definitely not a casual player. But yeah, I'm actually gonna turn my monitor. Let's just see what's happened so far. I've watched this a couple times. Okay, so you guys have seen some good movement so far and stuff like that. So I'm gonna turn it off because I literally can't focus and do post commentaries. It's impossible. If you so let's break down gamers. So gamers typically, I find, are very creative, very interesting people. They're very smart, especially the very good ones who rise to the top of the ladder. And with intelligence comes different things. When you're intelligent, you typically, I would say, you're a little bit neurotic. You're a little more prone to emotions. You may be a little less social, maybe kind of insecure, because being different is very hard, and I'm not going to get into like a whole philosophical debate over how, who chooses what hero to play and why they do that, because I do notice there's certain personality types that belong to certain heroes. I feel that's quite blatantly obvious. Let's go. So now that I've covered a little bit of that, I think I'm going to go into movement. So my movement when I was watching for the first couple minutes, struggling to focus and do post commentary, because I just see so many things happening in the game, and for me to sit back and just talk, it's incredibly difficult. Maybe it's just not ADD. It's just how I am, and how I focus, and what I think about. Because I would love to just share everything I know about Widow, but I have to do that verbally, so it's difficult. I can't just like spam my keyboard and write all this shit, So, yeah. So let's see. Movement with Widow. Right off the rip, that being what I was watching earlier, I was So let me see. I jump, peek some things when I feel like it's safe, and I unscope after almost every shot. Unless there's like the Ana headshot earlier. It's probably played by now. It has played by now. The Ana headshot, there was only the Sigma on the Ana, so it was safe to stand still. I'm gonna turn my monitor to get a little more information. So where are we at in the gameplay? Oh, we're already holding back here. Jesus. Okay. So let's see. Let me just like gather some information. Um, so I'm taking high ground here just because I know I've just been like destroying these people all game. Just it is what it is. Like I state facts. I'm a very confident person. I state facts, and when I say like it's something like is destroying it, typically that's how the game is going. And so that's how I play Widow. So like if I'm confident about something, if I feel like if I feel like I can push a team, I'm going to push the team, and confidence is required to play this hero correctly. And by correctly, I mean um, so I define things in terms. If you want to understand me as a player, I define things as heavily logical, which is how I base my decision making off Widow. If I see a team that is very vulnerable, I'm going to take advantage of every single aspect of that, and I'm going to ego the fuck out of it because I'm not. But you still have to respect them. If they're killing you over and over again, and you're peeking stupid shit, you're gonna have to drop your ego down. But you can deservedly have an ego in game if you feel like you're the one, if you deserve it. I feel like that's how ego works. And ego is like just what Widow is. Like you can take over a whole lobby, and if you play it correctly, and you don't get too big of a head, and you don't get humbled, then you can really be a good Widow player. That's how you play Widow. Like you cannot be humbled. If you stay humble. Well, let me go back on that. So it's a mix of humble and confidence and ego. So just to realign my brain, just because I think like 3 times at once, which I feel like is why I'm a good Widow player in the first place as well. It's just because I think about like 3 different things at the same time. It's like right there, that Arista is peeking me. I know this. I killed them. That was just like 3 kills. Like I can just take advantage of all these avenues. So I'm standing right here just because the best way for me to play this this angle was I stood there because I knew the Genji was gonna eventually drop out of the window because this whole team was dead. Like it's just kind of obvious. So I get the soldier through the Orisa, through my Orisa. I'm peeking this angle because, like I said, I know they're all afraid, and this Ana is actually pushing up top, which is kind of crazy. I don't really know why she was doing that. It's kind of weird to me, but I'm not gonna try to think about that. So I guess that's another good topic I cover is delegating like brain resources to where you delegate your brain resources to each fight that you pick. I'm gonna break that down as I get into this next thing here. So I'm just gonna turn on my monitor again so I can focus. So if we're talking about what you want to delegate your brain resources to, so you can only focus on so much at once. So it's like, what do you want to focus on? What do you want to focus on improving? For me personally, I feel like movement's most important, and trigger discipline. Okay, so I went back and rewatched this commentary. This is a very good commentary so far. I thought I was kind of really insecure about it because I didn't really understand if I was doing a good job of this, but I do definitely have some lag time in between topics, which is just how I am. But trigger discipline is when you choose your fights, choose which shots you take really carefully. You have to, it comes a lot with muscle memory, which comes with time, but you have to really decide when you want to shoot and when is a good time to shoot. And so to be able to build up those experiences, you really need to just take risks. And if you take risks, you're gonna die, obviously, but that's gonna build up your confidence as a player. And as you build your confidence as a player, obviously you're gonna get better and better. But you're gonna have moments where you're like, oh shit, moments where you fucked up. And I feel like a lot of people don't take those risks. They play it safe. Like if I was playing against a better Widow, personally, I'd test things out. I would kind of do my best, but I would probably take some really ego peaks. I'd try to understand how they think, because what I do when I see another Widow is I play ego first, and if the ego works out, then I keep egoing them, like peeking stuff, whatever, like just making them scared, because the Widow is Widow ones are literally all confidence, and sometimes you're gonna lose a lot of Widow ones, and the Widow may not be as smart or as good as you, but I mean, you're literally standing still like what, like 95% of the game on Widow. So, or maybe not, maybe a little lower than that, but when you standing still that much, you're just gonna get headshot sometimes. And it doesn't mean the other one's better than you, so you shouldn't let that get to your head. I mean, that's kind of how I think. I will definitely be one to say, like, you know, if I get killed by another, I mean, I haven't gotten, I would say I haven't gotten outward in quite a while nowadays. That's probably just because of the heal I'm in or whatever. But uh, so I think this is brain lag. This is will brain lag right here. Me trying to think of another topic while I'm thinking about Lidley, but I just was talking about. It's so frustrating. But anyways, with Widow 1v1s, you want to try to focus on making them afraid of you, be unpredictable, and just do stuff like that. I feel like that's just being unpredictable and peeking angles and trying new things, like I said earlier, and taking risks is what's going to build you up as a player and help you understand how to play better. Was this the part? I turned my monitor. Was this the part where? Oh yeah, this Reaper just kept dying over and over. It was really funny. I think this is where I shoot him in the back of the head actually. Um, so right here, I'll cover. You know, let's watch and then play. This is where I shoot in the back of the head. I don't really know how there's a headshot, but it worked, so whatever. So the soldier is jumping a lot. I knew I can take advantage and wait for him to jump. Don't ever jump if you're facing a Widow. I take down that Curie, so then I snap on the Orisa's head, because if you hit a Curie headshot, I would try to focus on hitting someone else on the team. It's kind of hard to hit, because a Curie headshot's going to give your brain this massive boost, and you want to play off that. Right now, this soldier is aimbotting, and I'm telling my duo, I'm gonna peek this. So, you know, just being verbally responsive. Reaper is very upset. I'm taking that into account. And, you know, I'm helping out my Mercy here. Right now, everyone's dead on the team. I can just keep jumping this. I have infinite heals. You know, I got damage boost, so I can aim for a body shot. And, you know, I'm gonna try. I was gonna help out Orisa, but, you know, it's Orisa versus Orisa duel. Like, I can't really do a whole lot. I feel like it's more important to keep the supports back right now. And the Excellent Widow, I didn't know that. I feel like going to self-defense mode quite a bit. I don't know why. Yeah, they went Widow, and yeah, that was the end of the game. Okay, I guess it's over. Okay, well, I did my best to like go over some stuff in this. Hopefully, it was enjoyable. I don't really know. Like, there's just so much to cover, and I want to cover everything, but I can't. So, anyway, if this video was a failure, just let me know. I don't think it was, but I did my best to focus and talk about just different stuff. So maybe I'll just, you know, this is just my rambling series or something. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did.